What's going on, YouTube? This is Mike with Living with 3M, and I want to welcome you guys back to the channel for the rock light install. This is the Mictuning rock lights I'm putting on Legend. Okay, fellas, going ahead and mounting my switch for my power into the dash where I can turn my rock lights on and off. As you guys can see, it's just a basic toggle switch that'll light up the LED red to show you that it's on. 3-prong, one will go 12 volt, then the other will be ground, and then the other will go to the lights. So I went ahead and mounted the switch right here. I didn't even have to take this off, just pop the hole, went right in. You can actually hold behind it and put the tightening nut on it. So it's a 3-prong, so there's 3 wires. I've got them coming out here. So there will be the ground, this will be power, and this will be to the lights. So, and I will go through the firewall and go out to the battery. So I came under the hood, and as you can see, this is my car stereo for aftermarket amps and stuff. So I could have either run it in the kick panel, or I could come out here, and they said number 97, which will wind up being this 10 right here. So I'm gonna put a fuse tap in there for my power to the switch. Okay, finishing up after a couple hours, just taking my time, running my wire, doing zip ties and wire loom and hiding everything. So just let you guys see. All right, switch obviously is not gonna work till you use the key. Put the key in, switch is on in the up position, you push down, that'll turn the lights off. On, off. So that's day 1 of install. I just wanted to take it in moderation, in steps. So I was just wiring up my switch, and like I said, taking my time. So tomorrow will be another day with slow but steady install of the rock lights. All right, I've moved under the truck to mount the brain or the control module, which is completely waterproof, just to let you guys know. So it can be mounted on the outside of the truck. So mounted that here with zip ties securely. This red wire right here will go to the switch that I have inside the cab, and this will be grounded to the frame somewhere. So, and you can see all these connections will plug into our rock lights. Sorry, I'm under the truck, so it's hard to angle the camera, but you will see all these will be zip tied and ran to each wheel well. Okay, we've got the switched power wire connected, which I've got pushed back up in here. You can see the ground is right there. Got me some wire loom on it, and zip tied this over to here. So these are the last connections to be made, and they will go to each wheel well, 2 rock lights per wheel well. So there's the install so far. Came from up in here. You can see, not sure, a small zip tie there going into the engine bay for the power. So that's where we're at. Okay, I'm out here this morning. We're gonna start the rock light itself install. So the rock light mounts, and you can see I've took my wheel well liner back out. Here are the rock lights, and I will measure exactly where I want both of them. There'll be 2 per wheel well liner. So let's see what we've got. Okay, just want you guys to see what I'm actually doing. But here is the rock light itself. There's a rubber mount. I've already drilled one hole, which will mount there. You've got to drill a bigger hole, which is for the wire in the middle, and then my other hole once I've lined everything up. But I've got everything measured exactly where I want this one, and the other one will be exactly on the other side according to my measurements. So just want you guys to check out how bare and terrible that looks without the wheel well liner. But I'm not drilling into the truck. I'm just drilling into the plastic wheel well liner. I never recommend drilling into your truck because you'll have rust issues, or even though this is aluminum, it's just not good, and I don't recommend it at all. Okay, got both the rock lights mounted on this one wheel well, which I am holding on my lap outside of the tire. So you can see that's what it'll look like up under. On the back side, there's our hole through there. I'm a little concerned about these. I may take a little Dremel and do the Ziz wheel and pop these off. I'm not sure yet if it clears, but basically zip tie the line, it'll all be hidden, and it'll head up towards the control box, which actually is up that way. So sorry for the use of the brown zip ties versus the black, but you'll never see them, and I don't have any black handy. So, and also I apologize for the wind noise because it is incredibly windy today, guys. It's a beautiful day in North Carolina, but it's still pretty windy. So okay, back to the project. Okay, got the wheel well liner back in with the rock lights. Look really good. So just to let you guys know, there's the wire that'll be hidden. Some people mount their rock lights with screws. They just run screws up through there, but I actually called the company to make sure these bolts were stainless, because I do not want, after 5,000 miles, to be rusting and crap running down and breaking off and looking terrible. So okay, running wire from that wheel well back there, and you can see it coming along right here, and then right here I actually have to go just to right here, but this is my wire, and that is probably the second closest wheel well. So I'm a little worried about that one over there. I may have to buy extensions, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little groove right up near the top there. Yeah, you can see it really well there. Okay, so on the plug, there's a little notch as well. So you've got to line those up instead of struggling and bending pins and stuff like that. You just got to take your time and make sure it lines up and goes in properly, because most of this is plastic and it will mess up the threads. So just take your time and be careful. Okay, here is the finished product. Man, they are bright. I've got it on red, which is all I plan to use it on. That or white maybe. It will change various colors and beat to the music. It does quite a bit. But as you can see, I am well satisfied, and that is just 8 rock lights. Let's see, and it really, you have to get real low to get up under there to see the light itself, so it doesn't blind you. It puts down a serious glow, so I'm happy. Okay guys, that just about wraps everything up for the rock light install. That's the Mictuning 8 rock light kit. And if you need any more information, please just leave a message in the comments or whatever. You know, please be sure to like, subscribe, and definitely comment. I will get back with you on anything, you know, advice or my take on things. So with that said, guys, I sure appreciate every one of you, and we'll see you in the next video.